Hello and welcome to the Uma Show. Today I will be answering some of your face yoga and face massage questions while doing a holistic facelift, face massage and face yoga. So the first question that I get most often is that how do I find time for face yoga or face massage, or I don't have enough time, or how should I incorporate it into my daily routine, or I just feel overwhelmed and I can't be consistent. All those questions, which I totally understand, I get you, I have been there. And so I wanted to share a little bit of my experience, how I have made it more consistent for myself. So when it comes to a routine, it's always something, and I did a video on it actually if you want to watch it. It's always something on the go, right? You have to do it to get some kind of results. You want to incorporate it in as a habit, and you do it for 21 days so that it becomes a part of your habit, or all those things, which is great if you can do it. But if you can't, one thing that really drives us to continue doing what we all want to do is something that makes us feel good. And if we are going after feeling good, and if you're creating a moment for ourselves that makes us feel good, you will be more consistent. You will continue to do it. So basically, turn it into a ritual, routine to a ritual. And that's what I've started doing a few years back. And I've been very consistent because this whole ritual of face yoga, face massage, or self-care, or just doing something for myself makes me feel good. So I always, of course, create a space for it. You could create a space for yourself wherever possible in your home. Doesn't have to be a big space. It could be a little corner. And then I start by lighting some candles. I love candles around me. It always relaxes me instantly. It makes me feel good. So I light some candles around me. Could be scented or just normal candles. I usually make my own candles. So I try and add essential oils into it, like lavender and peppermint or whatever is your favorite. You could buy them commercially. There's so many small businesses now that's making beautiful candles, right? So light some candles, then I light some incense. Lately I've been lighting this incense that I got from Mexico when I went there last year. It's an incense made out of copal, and when I went to Mexico I just fell in love with the smell of it, and I got quite a few and I've been lighting those. And then I light some Palo Santo, some sage, and cleanse the energy around me, and then cleanse the entire area and just take it over me and just create that mood that makes me feel instantly relaxed. My parasympathetic nervous system is activated and I feel like this is my time and this is the time that I'm going to be doing something for myself that makes me feel good, and obviously eventually the end result is that makes you look good, right? Today I made matcha latte for myself. I usually also make a cacao drink or a herb tea or whatever is your drink. So I made this and I'm going to start my ritual. So I thought, why not film it for you guys? So today I'm going to show you a ritual of face yoga and face massage that will help you lift, tone and sculpt your face. So let's start. I'm going to tie my hair first. I just washed and blow dried my hair yesterday, so I don't want it to become oily. So I'm going to tie my hair. And once I'm done with that, I'm going to start. So this is the oil that I use all the time. not only for my face massage and face yoga, but in my daily routine to cleanse my face. This is an oil, I've spoken about it a lot on Instagram if you follow me. This is a Sebacathon oil from Living Libations. I'm going to maybe talk about it a little more in another video, but this video is not focused on this oil. This video is more about face yoga and face massage, but this is the oil I use for myself. I also use it for my clients, and nobody has ever complained. In fact, everyone gets hooked on to this oil. So I literally call this a holy grail of skincare, because this is a magical oil. This matches your sebum consistency, and it actually cleanses your pore, and it can also be used as a moisturizer and kind of balances your skin, and it strengthens your skin barrier. Over the years, I've been using it for almost 3 to 4 years now. I've really seen my skin evolve, and in so many positive ways. Of course, I do continue using my active ingredients, but this oil has a huge role in making my skin more healthier, I would say. So I take a few drops of it, not too much. I just took 4 pumps right now, and I'm going to start from my chest towards my neck. So another question that I get asked is, how many minutes should I do face yoga and face massage for? And again, this is a question that doesn't have an easy answer. I don't want to tell you do it for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 5 minutes, because it's really not about that. It's not about how many minutes you're doing it. It's about the consistency. So it's more important that's how I look at it. According to me, it's more important to incorporate this in your daily routine. So maybe your daily routine allows you to incorporate face yoga, face massage for 5 minutes, or maybe 10 minutes, or maybe you have more time, so maybe 20 minutes. Whatever will make you more consistent is what you should incorporate it for that time. So you think you want to just start for 5 minutes initially and want to do it 4 times a week, go for it. But if you think that you can do it for 10 minutes or 15 minutes, 5 times a week or 3 times a week, then go for it. But minimum, I would highly recommend you to do it for at least 5 minutes, 4 times a week. That would be my minimum recommendation. But if you can't, then start somewhere, start small, but build it up to being more consistent. So coming back to face yoga and face massage, I always start with the chest area. This is a very important area. We have lots going on here. So lots of lymph nodes, the fascia layer, which obviously we have throughout, but here when you release it here, it actually shows a great result on your face. So it could be just small movements initially. It could be just circular movements that can be relaxing. So you go over your chest either with all your fingers, or you could do with your knuckle, or just with the whole palm. Depends on what makes you feel good. You can go over to your shoulders. This is the place which is usually very, very tensed up. So you want to relax and release the stress here, and then come upwards. Of course, there are questions about every part of our face, right? So let's focus on the neck first. Now, as we age, we know that our neck starts to show our age, and we all want to kind of keep it healthy and keep it looking younger. But more than that, this area is also very important, because this is holding your scalp, your entire head, and connecting it with your shoulders. So it's not enough to just do face yoga and face massage and expect your neck to look and feel youthful. You have to look into your posture. How do you sit? How do you walk? And if you are not conscious, what is your posture? How are you holding your phone? How are you on the laptop? How are you reading? How are you cooking? How are you talking on the phone? So these are very important aspects for you to know that they are all affecting your neck health. So one day just be very conscious about your posture and how you're holding your phone while you're, checking out any content, or while you're talking to someone, how you're on the laptop, how are you while you're cooking. Check all that out. One day just be very conscious about it. Then you would know what it's doing to you. So if you don't want these lines, you don't want to be like this all the time, right, throughout the day. Because if you're like this, then you're forming deeper lines here, and also double chin. So once you're conscious about that, then we move on to face yoga, face massage, and other holistic face modalities, or beauty modalities. Then coming to neck movements, another most common question that I get asked, whether to do it downwards or upwards. Now I want to simplify it for you guys. When we are doing anything for lifting our face, it has to be upwards, because we're trying to go against the gravity, right? Gravity is pulling everything down, so we want to push it up. So it's important that all the movements are upwards. But when it comes to this area, we want to focus on lymphatic drainage, which is a very important aspect of face yoga and face massage. If you're not doing lymphatic drainage properly, the purpose of face yoga and face massage goes down the drain. So it is very important for you to focus on that. And when you are draining your lymph nodes, we have quite a few here, and in this area. With slow movements, we are going down. And this movement is very slow and with very little pressure, almost like superficial pressure, like this. So you're going downwards while you're doing lymphatic drainage, which is the first movement before you start doing face massage and face yoga. So you start with chest massage, and then you do a little bit of lymphatic drainage. This is where I pack in a little bit of yoga. So you can, focus on your breathing, keep both your hands here, look up, maybe kiss the ceiling 10 times, like this, and then come down, look on the sides, again, kiss, kiss, kiss. Kiss and release 10 times, both the sides. So you're done with that little bit of yoga, then you can do little movement of neck, maybe 10 times anti-clockwise and 10 times clockwise. And then once you're done with that is when you start the massage. And massage, we are massaging this whole muscle here, which is called platysma. It's a big muscle that's connecting your collarbone, the décolleté area, with your jawline. So we are massaging it upwards. So that's how we start. So say maybe you could do 10 times here, one side, and then you go on the other side 10 times. And once you're focused on these muscles, then you focus on here, the chin and the double chin area. So again, you could do some face yoga exercises here, like creating an O and just staying there for some time. You can feel the stretch on your entire jawline, and here you could do the same, kiss the ceiling, maybe just stay there without releasing it. And of course, there are so many more movements, so many more yoga postures that you can do for that area. Today I am showing you how you can turn face yoga and face massage into a ritual so that you become more consistent with it. So I'm not showing you the entire routine, but I'm giving you enough details for you to create a routine for yourself. And that's the whole idea of this video. So once you're done with that, you could do a little massage here. You could also do something like this. So basically focusing on the jawline, your chin, and your double chin area. If you want to see exact 4 to 5 exercises what you can do for your double chin, I have a full video on it on my YouTube channel. I'm going to link it here below and you can watch it, and maybe you can incorporate that into your daily routine. Once you're done with the jawline area, we're now moving upwards. Now, another very common question that I get asked is about the lines that we get here, right? The Marinette lines or the depressors. This line actually has to do, according to traditional Chinese medicine, has to do with you feeling disappointed. So it's very important to understand what is in your life that's making you disappointed right now. Maybe you have a lot of expectation out of yourself or something in your life or somebody around you. Maybe you need to lower the expectation. What is really making you disappointed? Because disappointment leads to this. So everything that's happening on our face is associated, hugely associated with emotions actually. So if you're feeling a certain way, that shows on your face. Always remember that. And our facial muscles store all the emotions that are not processed well. And that's why sometimes if people have gone through a tough period in their life, they start to look older. And suddenly you're like, oh, what happened? Is because they're going through a lot and they're not able to process the emotions, and it shows on your face. So it's important to understand these things, and that's why the whole ritual, right? Because you want to feel relaxed, and when your parasympathetic nervous system is activated, you're feeling relaxed, you will automatically see your face looking more relaxed, all the facial muscles are more relaxed, and you'll start to look youthful. So targeting these lines, then of course you can have a few movements here. You could do some yoga, you could do some massage. I'm going to show you maybe 2 massage techniques here that can really help you with these lines. First will be pushing the depressors up. Again, you can do for 10 times. And then you can massage this area to release the stress and the tension you're feeling here, so that this muscle gets relaxed and it's not pulling this down. So it could be a few times or for a few seconds here. Both the sides. You can feel it already. And then another area that we really need to focus on is the masseter muscle. Did you know this muscle is one of the strongest muscles in our body according to its size? And everything that is going on with us internally gets stored here. So a lot of times you feel the pain here. And a lot of times you see some people have this kind of coming out, broader jawline with this masseter muscle growing. And so it's because there's just so much going on there and it's not been released the way it should be. So massaging your masseter muscle, you could just place your 4 fingers here and just do small circular motion. It's very relaxing. You would love it. 10 times. So this is very effective. And the other one is very effective, which we do in buccal massage, which is intraoral massage. You put your thumb inside your mouth. If you want to see the detail of it, then I have a video on my YouTube on that. And then with your fingers, release this muscle. That's also very, very effective. You can also learn intraoral from my 7-day Facelift online program, and you can learn the entire structure from the chest to the forehead of face yoga and face massage that you can incorporate on a daily basis. So please check out and sign up. I would love to see you on our private Facebook page. And I'll see you next week with the part 2 of this video, taking you further with face massage and face yoga. See you soon. Stay healthy and happy.